Hello, bestie. It's Sukoko, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you are doing so well. Let's call in the deities of the light, the angels, and all that good stuff. All right, so I'm being called right now to shuffle the deck 3 times to break karmic cycles. So let's see what you're breaking free from. It feels like there's just like a lot of opportunities, but like you're waiting. You're in a time of waiting. It's this energy of like you can see things happening for other people and you're just looking at your circumstances and you're like, why isn't it happening for me? There is an energy of like there's something in the works happening like divinely and you can't see it. And like maybe for some of the collective, this is like, so there's things happening unexpected and you're just like, because you can't see it happening, it's hard to have faith and believe in it. And so maybe this is like this video found you, you clicked on it, you're like, wonder what this person has to say. There is a energy of just like doubt, but like, okay, like skepticism. Empress and the Chariot. But just know that around the corner, you're about to be moved into a position where like your like what it is your heart's desires are on their way to you. And it's very much like you're meeting in the middle. Like it could be you're making sudden progress on goals, achievements, or even it's just like wishes coming true, like dreams falling out of the sky. That's the energy I'm really tapping into here and right now. Okay, we're getting Justice and the Star. So you're going to be entering a time of your justice being achieved. Okay, there's an energy here that you felt as if things were stagnant and like you've been in a waiting period. And that's all about to change. Your light's about to be able to shine. Show me what I need to show the collective. Your light is about to shine. You're about to take the stage. You're about to be on the global stage. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. You've got dreams coming true. You have got, this is such a positive reading. Literally like everything you want, everything you dream, everything you hope. Okay. Like make those wishes, make those whatever, the affirmations. You're going to be entering a season of your life where it just feels as if everything is coming true and everything is like aligning for you. For some of you, that could mean marriage, family, happily ever after. For some of you, it could mean your business taking off. Like there is like, honestly, like I'm getting like the energy of like, it feels like you won the lottery. So take that, how that resonates. Maybe buy a lottery ticket. Okay. You've been in a period of like real soul searching. There's been a time in your life, like recently, where you kind of had to like take stock of things and realize what it is you're aligned with. I feel like you've been very previously, you could have been in a time and place where you were just achieving, like checking things off a list, but now after achieving a bunch of stuff or even like getting close, you realize it doesn't fulfill you. So now you're moving with intention. If it doesn't make your like it doesn't ignite your heart, you don't do it. If it doesn't make you feel something, you're like, okay, this isn't for me, or I don't want to do that. Right now, what I'm really feeling is like you're in a place where you have to be aligned, head, heart, spirit. You know what I mean? Like that has to be the alignment for you to make progress and make progress on what it is you want to achieve. And it's like you are somebody with a lot of talent and a lot of abilities, but it's like you want to use them for your greatest good or to achieve a life that you want to live. It's one thing for you to be like, okay, like you have the potential to be like a brain surgeon. I always go back to like medicine. You have the potential to be a brain surgeon, but in your heart you want to like play violin. And it's like you knew if you became a brain surgeon, you would always be thinking about that opportunity of like being a concert violinist. And like you could do it, but you were like, oh, I really should be a brain surgeon. But your heart's not there. And now you're like, okay, I'm gonna go and take the opportunity. And there is an energy of you starting a new journey. You're in a position right now, maybe I'll put them here. You're in a position right now where you're willing and allowing yourself to embark on new journeys and new adventures, even if it could be something you're familiar in. There is an optimism, there's a joy, there's this energy of like new light shining on your face. So you could be entering a period where you're about to take a leap of faith or you're embarking on a new journey. If you have been thinking about this, let this be the green light that lets you know this is going to be the first step on your path to joy, to your dream life, to your happily ever after. And those of you who've been feeling doubtful or unsure, this is the confirmation you are on the right path. You just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the path will reveal itself to you. It's like for a very long time, you did not feel so in control. It felt as if maybe there were other people pulling the strings, and you were just taking a backseat to your own life. You could have been like actively participating, but it felt like the greater pieces, like the vision was not your vision. And you've entered a phase where you're like, you know what? Like, what do I actually want? What do I need to be happy? And that has been your guiding star, but it's like you've realized you can't outthink your way out of this situation. You've got to feel it. And it's like facing failures, facing heartbreaks, facing those things that you've been almost running away from, where you felt the more I achieve, I'll be able to like surpass it. And you realize like there's no achievement that's going to make you, you know what I mean? Like iron hearted. Like it's going to put a shell of iron around your heart. It'll make you cold, but it won't make you unable to feel. And you realize the more pain you're unable to feel, the less, like, if you're unable to feel pain, you're going to be unable to feel love. And you're realizing like, okay, maybe the pain is tolerable because there is such a beautiful feeling here. There is such a beauty in like appreciating and enjoying your life instead of just like trudging along. Yeah. It is realizing that the battles that you have been fighting, it's like there has been a realization of like, why am I so crabby? Why am I lashing out? There's this energy of like, you kind of like realize that your circumstances, the life you're living, all of this stress and pain you've been under have been making you somebody you don't even like yourself. You're like, why am I so crabby? Why am I lashing out? Why am I this? Why am I that? Why am I blah, 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 fill in the blank, right? And it's like, there's shame associated with it, but there's a really strong energy of you wanting to move on, to have strength, to move forward, and to like be bigger than what you've experienced, what has happened. And like, even though you've made mistakes, you give yourself the grace to like, okay, I don't have to be that person anymore. And maybe you're just realizing this now. Maybe me saying this is giving you the clarity that you've been actually searching for. You haven't been able to find the words. I am getting a very strong sense of like you've been feeling a lot, but you haven't been able to actually articulate a lot of what's been going on. Okay. Yeah. So coming face to face with this thing you may have like pushed away and realizing it's not so much the end of the world. It could have been a big catalyst for you to like push you forward, that like these missed opportunities, all these things I could have done, or like a business failing and I could have done it a bit different. There's a lot of like fear and hesitation associated with that, but just understand and know like every failure, every heartbreak, every setback has made you who you are now, and you have the tools to go and achieve the thing it is you want to achieve, this great big dream, this journey, this quest, this adventure you're about to embark on, or you could already be on. This is going to be a long-term investment. This is something you're working on for your whole life. But with that being said, this is going to be a long-term thing, but it's like the happiness is going to build. The celebration is going to build. I'm getting an energy of like, as you walk this path, you're going to collect the people that are meant to be in your life. And if you've been feeling lonely, isolated, or just kind of like not supported, excuse me, coffee break, you have not been feeling supported, it's like every person that comes is going to be bringing a cup of joy to you, right? Like every person that you're just going to be able to click and know and be like, you're part of my tribe. You're part of my, you know what I mean? Like we see each other. Like, you're going to find that, okay, like building the happiness that I've always wanted, that I've always yearned for. And there's a very, very beautiful energy, but this is a slower burn than you were maybe thinking. It's like you may have thought, okay, I can get all this done in a year, but it's like, things are going to come up. It's just to stay true on the track, stay true on the path. And just know that as long as you're on this path, it's never going to be able to it's never, what is meant for you will never pass you by. You're never going to miss what is meant for you. It's always at your fingertips and always is at your disposal. Okay, with all of that being said, I love you so much, bestie. Say thank you for the deities of the light, and I love you so much. And until next time, bye.